The Mafia Members Podcast.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
All right, everybody, welcome to episode 23 of the Mafia Members Podcast for the Bills Mafia by the Bills Mafia. Today we're recapping week 6. As you see along the bottom there, download the Autograph app and use promo code Where Else when signing up. So week 6 against the Jets Monday night. Was a good game. We were a little sloppy. I don't think it was the most well played game, but a win is a win. You never want to discredit wins in the NFL. They're hard to come by. So just win, baby, is a saying for a reason. Seemed like the refs kind of took over that game a little bit at the end. It felt like a lot at the in the fourth quarter there. It felt like a lot, like every single play there was a flag coming out. So you don't like seeing that, of course, but there's not much you can do about it. There was a couple very questionable calls. The roughing the passers are the obvious ones. You don't like to see that. But the Bills did what they needed to do to get a win, and that is what it is. Really nice to see Ray Davis, the game that Ray Davis had. He's a great story. Anybody who hasn't heard or seen about his story is it's pretty cool. He was homeless as a kid. He was an orphan, bounced around from home to home. He had like 14 brothers and sisters, I think, and there's some stories of him, passing up on a chance to get into some of these orphanages in order for his younger siblings to get in, and ended up being adopted and taken in by another family, goes to Kentucky, and now is playing for the Buffalo Bills. And so it was really nice to see him have a night and be able to show up in the playing under the brightest lights and all getting all the attention. It's nice when a guy who kind of deserves that gets it. That was kind of the biggest takeaway, I think. Obviously, there's things we got to clean up. Like we can't allow the Hail Mary at halftime. Stuff like that you'd like to see cleaned up. I thought Taylor Rapp had a really, really good game. And then, when we needed it the most, Josh Allen runs for first down to seal the win, essentially. So, it was good. We got a little bit of a better game out of some of the quote unquote weapons that we're supposed to have. Mac Hollins played a little bit better. He was at least able to make a couple catches. It felt like we were using Curtis Samuel a little bit more. Obviously with James Cook being out, Ray Davis stepped up in a big way, but Just seeing Taylor Rapp step up and play, because we know that safeties have been an issue for us. Safety play has been an issue for us. Seeing Taylor Rapp step up, Teron Johnson, obviously with a big pick at the end of the game. Those kinds of things, they help kind of, instill a little bit more confidence back into the team, and we can kind of looking forward to our schedule now. We got Tennessee coming up, and we got a couple games here that we can go on a little bit of a run. I think we'll be like 8-2 by the time we play the Kansas City Chiefs in week 11. We got Tennessee, not Houston. We got Tennessee, Indy, Seattle. A couple easier games. I know the Bills have made easy teams and easy wins look real hard this year, but they we should be okay for the next couple games, I think, and then our schedule gets pretty tough. Kansas City, bye, and then San Fran, and so obviously we're happy to be 4-2. We're happy with where we're at, happy with how the season is going. Obviously those 2 losses, we didn't look great in those 2 losses. So that's, there is a little bit of a bad taste in your mouth, but when you stop and look back at it on, big picture wise, being 4-2, 2-game lead in the division, 6 weeks into the season, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. I just realized I wonder if I can change that. I just realized I named the episode wrong there, so we'll try and fix that. And let's see here, episode 6, save changes. Alrighty, there we go. Hopefully that works out a little bit better, or at least makes a little bit of sense. So looking ahead, we got Tennessee coming up this weekend, 1:00 game. They're a little bit of a tricky team. They're the number 1 defense in the league, and I think they're the worst. I think they're the worst offense in the league. So it feels kind of like, if you get 3 points, if you get 3 points on them, you should be able to win. I don't see, Will Levis really doing that well. I don't think he's all that great, but we'll see. It'll still be interesting. It's going to be tough for us to move the move the ball on that defense. I was doing a little bit of research today and kind of reading through some Tennessee Titans stuff on Twitter today, and it seems like they've got a really strong defensive back and safeties and those kind of positions. They've got a really strong group there, so it'll be interesting to see how we do with that. Obviously, the big addition of Amari Cooper is going to be huge for us in that regard. He's a man coverage beater. He comes in and he automatically goes into our wide receiver 1 spot, and that allows everyone to kind of be pushed down, and I feel like slotted in a little bit more to what they are and kind of where they should be. Like, we should be able to now put Keon Coleman into the slot and let him work the intermediate, middle of the field, which is kind of where he excels at. So hopefully that opens that up for us in the passing game. And